In this video, I'll be discussing a few types of meditation that can be undertaken for release, relaxation, and insight into the body and mind. The first type of meditation I want to feature in this video is loving kindness meditation, also called Metta Meditation. Breathe and focus on the kindness, love, and compassion for yourself and others. It typically begins with exuding love for those closest to you, family and friends that you naturally feel compassion for anyway. One would repeat phrases such as "may you be happy" and "may you be free from suffering," whilst either internally visualizing them or personally sensing the compassion transmuting from you to them. Once this becomes comfortable and feels like a genuine selfless effort, one can extend their compassion to a wider field. This could be co-workers, acquaintances, or people you happen to see on your week-to-week routine. Again, either visualize or feel yourself sending great amounts of love and compassion to them. Feelings of why and even how may come up, but calmly remind yourself that love was sent to those closest to you, and there are no beings undeserving of compassion. Eventually, the hardest level of loving kindness meditation appears. This is compassion for those who are your antagonists. This could be certain political groups, a childhood bully, an estranged family member, or someone you have seldom seen eye to eye with. Again, target these people with the arrow of compassion. Cultivate kindness for them, not in spite of their perceived flaws, but because of them. Give them the chance to heal so that they may become compassionate themselves. The next type of meditation is called Vipassana. For this meditation specifically, I would recommend an experienced practitioner who has a solid, consistent Vipassana practice for advice to see whether this is suitable for you first. The word Vipassana translates from the Vi meaning special and the Passana meaning seeing. Another word for this is quite simply insight. One of the main aspects of this meditation is anapanasati. This is the mindfulness of breathing, the noticing of the qualities of the inhales and exhales. For example, if the breath is shallow, then this is noted as the breath is shallow. If the breath is deep, then note that the breath is deep. A similar practice is undertaken with your thoughtscape that is called vitarka that can be introduced also. Name and notice that a thought has arisen, but without taking it further to conceptual thinking. Like how something can come into our peripheral vision and we instinctively turn towards it. Instead, notice something has appeared in your peripheral thoughtscape without fully illuminating the idea. There is time for this after the meditation. Eventually, in the practice, the mind becomes equanimous with the act of choiceless observation and purification. One of the main things to remember is that this is a practice of the mind, not the intellect. One of my personal favourite meditation types is a sound bath meditation. Bowls and gongs and other instruments are used to create sounds that fill the entire room with specific frequencies and vibrations. You don't need any special equipment to do this, although Tibetan singing bowls are amazing to cleanse a room energetically before and after a sound bath. YouTube has an abundance of different frequencies, binaural beats, instrumentals and tones to choose from. Lie or sit in a comfortable position and let the chosen sounds wash over you, purifying the distraction, anxieties and worries. Relax as much as physically possible and just wholly concentrate on the sounds. Breathe naturally and normally, witnessing the sound of that too. Our bodies are instruments of healing. Sound can help activate any dormant healing potential by triggering hibernating frequencies within. Another type of meditation that I would say is suited to all is PRM, or Progressive Relaxation Meditation. Technically, this is both a standalone and a companion meditation. By this, I mean it may be practiced on its own as a standalone practice, or it can be integrated into other types of introspective practices. It involves a long, conscious, mindful body scan. One can either start at the crown of the head or the tip of the toes, dependent on what the intention is. It can be a guided effort, or with practice, one can focus their energy without distraction on the body themselves. The body begins to release gradually rather than all at once, providing longer term results. It can take anywhere from a few minutes to up to an hour. Certain parts of the body, such as the lower back and the shoulders, take much longer to relax, and time should be spent dwelling in that area, sending relaxation energetically and intentionally. Although there does not seem to be a single point of focus and is therefore perhaps not a strictly conventional meditation, the focus is the connection to the body in any given moment of progression. This is not a meditation technique for huge breakthroughs and spiritual insights. However, these things may come as a consequence of a relaxed body and mind in the following hours or days. Insight into the sense of physical self and relaxation of that self is a higher priority. Distractions can so often act like quicksand in our everyday life. When we take these distractions and hold a space for ourselves in meditation to come to terms with what the issue actually is at hand, anxieties are released. We no longer feel uncomfortable to sit there and disengage from our everyday lives. Meditation can be an antidote to the constant pressure to be doing more, be doing it better, and be doing it faster. There is none of that in meditation, as it is ultimately an act of love, and love has no terms. It never has. Thank you for listening.